Welcome to another edition of Big 12 Picks. I'm Jarret Johnson, and we have a full slate of college matchups once again this week. And man, I'm looking to rebound after a really tough week last week. I went 1-4. By far, it's my worst week so far this season. That pushes my record to 13-11. So after a 5-0 start, man, it's starting to get back to the median. I'm 13-11. I need a big week this week, so let's dive right into these matchups. The first one, it's a good one. It's 11 a.m. matchup. It is West Virginia at Texas. The Longhorns are giving 6.5 points, which is a lot of points. I think it's too much points. I do think Texas is going to win, but I think it'll be more like by a field goal or 4 points. So I'm taking West Virginia to cover in that one. I think they had a good week last week against Kansas State. I know so did Texas, but I think this is going to be closer than Vegas has it at least. So I'm taking West Virginia to cover. All right, the next one is Kansas at Oklahoma. And the only reason this is interesting is because of the spread. The Sooners are favored by 38 points. I don't think that's enough. I think Oklahoma rolls by 40 plus. Even if they try and call off the Dogs, still their backups will roll over the Jayhawks. I'm taking Oklahoma in a pretty easy pick for me. Texas Tech at TCU, 2:30 in Fort Worth. Big matchup for the Red Raiders, who are looking to bounce back after getting really routed thoroughly by the Sooners last week in Lubbock. TCU's coming off a big win over Baylor. So these are two teams, TCU's looking to keep the momentum going. Texas Tech's looking to get back on track after that loss. And I was kind of surprised by this. The TCU's favored by 9.5 points. I think TCU certainly should be favored at home. But 9.5 seems like an awful lot. I think the Red Raiders will bounce back and play a better game. I'm not sure they're going to win overall or straight up. I will have that prediction later in the week. But right now, I am going to take Texas Tech to cover, getting 9.5 points. Next one is Oklahoma State at Kansas State. Both these teams are looking to rebound after their first conference losses of the season. This game's at 3 o'clock. Like I said, it's in Manhattan, Little Apple, Kansas State. I think Oklahoma State is certainly the better team here. And I could see them winning by 10 points. But 12.5 points in Manhattan seems like too much. Once again, I'm going with the underdog. I think the Wildcats, their defense, special teams, deuce, I think, their all-purpose running back, I think will be enough to at least keep it closer than 12.5 points. So I'm going to take the Wildcats at home, getting 12.5. All right, here's another one that's intriguing because of the spread. Baylor at Iowa State. This is a 6 o'clock kickoff. I've been going with the Dogs other than Kansas for the most part. I don't see it this way. Iowa State's giving 14 points. That's 2 touchdowns, all right, to Baylor. And they're in Ames. Iowa State's been dominant in stretches this season. Now, don't get me wrong. They've been kind of up and down. Especially obviously against Louisiana. But there has been times they've been dominant, and I think Baylor is, just for lack of a better term, not very good right now. Part of it's that they're not practicing. They have a new coach. It's just asking a lot. I think Iowa State wins going away. I think it's a blowout there in Ames. So those are my picks this week. Let's hope, for my sake at least, that they're better than they were last week. So with that, I want to thank you for watching, and until next time.